weapon to bear. How long has that rested on his mantle?
It's a brutal era of endless war. The forces of chaos pour forth from the north, ravenously devouring the once mighty empire. But one intrepid leader seeks to unite and save all humankind, and purge every last vestige of chaos from the world.
Hey guys, Michael here. I hope that you're all doing well today. Welcome back to the Emperor Karl Franz campaign. Here we are. Here's Emperor Karl Franz. We are going to just continue on with what I think at this point, I probably don't really need to go through the strategic situation at the beginning of every episode, because it does kind of take a little while, and there are so many different invasions going on. And at this point, we're 112 turns into the game, so probably most of you are already pretty familiar with what we've been up against. So anyway, I was reviewing, however, the different victory conditions, and we're surprisingly not really all that close yet to getting any of them completed. Now, this is probably this Route 1 here, Protector of the Empire. This is probably the one that we're the closest to getting done, but what we still need to do is we need to finish off uniting either by conquering ourselves or through allies. Lorelern Forest over here, Misty Hills, Nordland, and Ostland. Well, we're pretty close to getting Ostland back, I think, but these others we're going to have to, make a concerted effort to push up to the north and west in order to take that. So we'll try to make it a priority, see if we can actually wrap up this campaign with a victory. Because otherwise, I think this just might go on absolutely forever. So I appreciate the people who have stuck with it for this long, but yeah, man, my goodness, do these campaigns. I mean, mission accomplished, right? The whole goal is to make the campaign challenging well past mid-game into the end game. I think we have certainly accomplished that in this particular case. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the action here. So we have Emperor Karl Franz, and as I mentioned at the tail end of the last episode, we've got a couple of different battles here. We're fighting off all these invasions by Warriors of Chaos more than anyone else right now. Archaon's got these two armies here. I think we want to try to take both of these out this turn if possible. Since Emperor Karl Franz is only at 19 because unfortunately we had Quinn von Shepard wounded over the last turn, then I think what I'm just going to do for now is recruit in another Electrocount State troop, get us back up to 20. We don't have a hero close by. That would be convenient. Well, although I guess I could maybe pull one from here. No, I don't desperately want another engineer in this army. So, yeah, we'll just recruit in another unit. I think at this point, I don't see a ton of large units, so it probably doesn't need to be anti-large. Probably anti-infantry is as good as anything, and because it might be temporary, I'm not going to worry about like a regiment of renown or even one of the best units. I probably could. Let me just check out here. Our artillery's looking okay. I don't know. Maybe we do bring in something like a steam tank. I'm not very good with them, but we've got the money to burn now. And yeah, we'll try it. They definitely have plenty of armor that we could use this again, so let's try it. Maybe a little bit of practice for me will do me some good.
The Empire.
And hopefully he's not going to retreat here, but I won't be too surprised if he does. I don't think there's anything else that we desperately need to do before I go ahead and launch this. He's retreating, of course. Okay, don't think he's gone so far away. Yeah, no, he didn't go far at all. Okay, so we have enough movement to run him down and still get over here. That's the main thing, is I want to be able to take out both of these armies. So let's go ahead and finish this off. Pretty sure we're going to be able to do this. Take a look at the battlefield, and then we'll go ahead and hop in. Okay, this is... I think we're probably going to be fine just fighting in the open. Yeah, let's do it. You know, I'm realizing now I could have brought that other army up and gone ahead and attacked 2 armies against 1. I don't think we desperately need to, so I'm not going to really worry about that too much. Let's put the steam tank... Let's set up over here, put the steam tank just in range to attack them. Obviously the mortars and the Hellstorm rocket batteries can be a little bit farther back. In fact, they can even be farther back. The mortars, yes, even a little bit farther back for them as well. Okay. And we'll go ahead and put some spears back here as protection, just in case somebody gets that far. But for the most part, I think we're just going to set up our front line up here a ways and get a kind of a mix of swordsmen. I should say great swords, not swordsmen. I think that's probably going to be good enough for a front line. I think I want to create a little bit of better room here for the handgunners and probably the Hochland long rifles to shoot through. So let's... How do I want to do this exactly? Let's try to move you 3 a little bit more like that. You're fine. You know what? We're going to bring these great swords back to here. We'll put the Hochland long rifles here. They should be able to start shooting almost right away. We'll get you guys in a position where you can be mobile. And now, what to do about all of these characters? And I would say maybe we'll get the flying characters. Oh, I don't have Quinn anymore. That probably means that Emperor Karl Franz is really the only melee character I have that flies. We also do have the warrior priest here, but he's not flying, obviously. And then Udolf, we'll use some magic with you. I think we'll go ahead and keep you close to Emperor Karl Franz. Okay. I think then probably okay. I'm actually going to pull the outriders here back a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and start the battle. They should start coming right away. Let's maybe try to bog them down with Karl Franz. If I can get them to all bunch up, that would be good for our artillery. You know what? Never mind. I need you over here, Karl Franz. This is where his fastest units are. And we'll go ahead and maybe drop a... Okay, start flying this way. Let's drop a vortex over there if we can. Karl Franz. Charge in. Alright, let's go ahead and drop the aforementioned vortex. Hochland long rifle should be shooting here. That's good. Okay.
Ha! I see Horde brings his weapon to bear. How long has that rested on his mantle?
steam tank shooting. That's good. Let's go ahead. Karl, Franz, you're doing fine on your own. Let's go ahead and maybe get some more magic going over here. Maybe do a couple of debuffs here. That's good right there, actually. That's just fine. That is just fine. Let's back you up. Let's get you all charging in. Okay, right here, it's a good place for another... Let's back up a little bit and use another vortex, maybe. No, there's not really a good place for the vortex. We'll do this. Ah, they moved away. No, back up. Alright, now you can attack. Alright, right here we're taking a little bit of damage. Probably self-inflicted. Okay, right here. Go ahead and get in on him. Now, Karl, Franz, I definitely need to get you more involved. Maybe back here. Actually, go for the enemy lord. And let's go ahead and start doing more debuffs here. And buffs while we're at it. You can help out right here. Actually, help it go and attack them. Okay, I think we're probably more or less okay here. I think things are almost wrapped up. We got a little bit going on over here. Let's go ahead and turn you this way. You guys over here can take them on. That's fine. Okay. Karl, Franz, how are you doing? Are you on the enemy lord? No, you are not. You decided to change targets because of course you did. I will never understand how so often I have units that are attacking something other than what I ask them to. Take my eyes off of them for a moment, and that's what happens. Anyway, obviously battle over. I'll meet everybody back at the post-battle screen. Alrighty, well, as you can see, I ended up not running down this enemy lord. I'm tired of talking about it. It is inexcusable. It's just not acceptable how bad it is to run down fleeing units, particularly with a flying unit. Yes, I tried landing him and chasing after him that way, and it's just, you know, attacks just don't happen. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and we'll take the money, I suppose. That's one army down. I'm not going to complain too much because we don't desperately need extra money. We don't need more experience because we're already at level 50. And I did wipe out the enemy army, and that's really the important thing. So let's go ahead, continue on with this plan. We did get a couple levels here for some of these guys. He's immortal now, so that's good. Let's go ahead and give you Mark of Heish, maybe? Or... no, we'll give you Benediction. Works for me. A permanent buff for everybody within 35 meters. Definitely like that.
They will
okay,
obey.
I think since I've already gone 1 point in Mentor, I might as well take another point here in Mentor. Okay. I'll go through all of our magic items and ancillaries off camera. It would take too long to do that on camera. So now, here's the question. If I move you here, you're still going to be at 50%. You're going to retreat, but perhaps I make the attack with Helmet Feuerbach instead, and you retreat in this direction. The one thing I don't want to have happen is have him retreat adjacent to Griffin Wood. I don't think that would happen, but let's go ahead.
Is it time?
Let's move.
That was a mistake, maggot.
We don't have any artillery here, so that would probably not be great for us to just make this attack without Karl Franz. So this is what we'll do. We'll move Karl Franz to here in anticipation that he is going to retreat. We'll make the attack here with Helmut Feuerbach, and we'll see where he retreats to.
To war!
Okay. Doesn't look too far. However, he did go straight towards Griffinwood after all. I guess that's pretty much in line with where I was attacking from. It's okay. Alright, so now what we will do, we'll put Helmut Feuerbach here. We'll go ahead and launch the attack with Karl Franz. And we're still going to have a little bit of movement remaining to decide what to do with. And what are we going to want to do? I don't think we want to attack Griffinwood. Ideally, long term, I would like to get it back. But right now is probably not the time. Until we take out Azhag himself. Although, I don't know. I don't know. We could consider it here. Let's do this battle first. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So let's go ahead and launch this attack.
Men, we must attack.
Decisive victory. Yes, we will control large army. Probably going to be a very similar battlefield. Yep. Not quite the same, but similar. Again, mostly stuff that doesn't scare me too much. They do have the Giant and the Feral Manticore. I will try to get the Feral Manticore. I'll try to bring that down with Karl Franz himself and maybe the Wizard in combination. Alright, so our reinforcements are coming in all the way over here. That does kind of affect how we want to do this. I think we will set up over here on this side. The trees are going to be in the way at the beginning, but I don't want the army to be completely broken up into two halves. We'll get Karl Franz over here. You know what we could do, actually? We could pull the artillery back and see if maybe they don't come towards us right away. The longer that they delay coming towards us is actually more in our favor. We'll actually move you guys into the tree. No, we'll move you to here. They are actually... Nope, they're outside of range. So I think that'll work. Could probably move you up just a little bit. Even a little bit more. Okay. So they're not in our artillery range. We'll go ahead and get our flying units over here, and then I think I may just get everybody else back here for now. I probably shouldn't do... I probably need to deploy a little bit more intelligently here. So let's go ahead and do this.
Our weapons are yours!
We'll go ahead and defend with halberds. We'll have to redraw what we're going to do here with the halberds. And then we'll use our great swords as sort of backup. I'll move them around once the battle begins. Steam tank. Okay, again, not in range. That's what we want. Engineer, we'll put you over here. We do want to get these crossbows set up somewhere. Probably we'll get them here in the trees. We'll move. Actually, we'll go ahead and set up right there. Okay. And that just leaves you. Here, I think we can do a slightly better job here closing in the ranks. No, not you, because I don't want to block those Hochland long rifles. And the Witch Hunter. Let's get you back here for now. That's fine. You guys are fine. Okay, and then we just have these Outriders. Okay. Then when this reinforcing army comes in, it's mostly infantry, but not entirely. But we'll try to bring them over and just extend a great big front line. At that point, it's only going to be 41 seconds before they come in. And we'll try to get all of the cavalry together and then, you know, try to hit the flanks with the cavalry maybe. But for now, what we want to do is we want to see if they're even coming towards us. They're not. They are moving away. Okay. That's fine. That means we can just speed things up a little bit here. Okay. Good. Now, let's go ahead and just get all of the spears and halberds all lined up. Not you. All lined up and in a control group. And you all can be like this. Nice, long, wide control group like that. Alright. And let's get these crossbows back here. Let's get the cavalry back here. For now, I just don't want them to... I just don't want them to go any closer to the enemy right now. What are you? You are a great sword. Okay, yeah, the great swords. Let's just get all of our great swords back. Here, I think actually I'm going to protect you. Let's get you out. I might protect you as well. We've got plenty of great swords units. Get some of you over here. And what else? I think everybody is now moving more or less where we want them. Don't have any swordsmen. I do have... Let's get you over here on this side. Let's get you over here with these crossbows. Tell you what, let's do 3 of the crossbows over here. You all can be my 8. And then the other 3 crossbows, which means... No, my other 2 crossbows. You plus you can be my 7 over here on this flank. Okay, so we got crossbows on both flanks. Now we can start to get our artillery more in position. Mortars as well. Steam tank. Let's get the steam tank moving up front. And the cavalry, let's get the outriders together on 6. And maybe over here for now. And then the melee cavalry on 7. Nope, nope. It's not on 5. Excuse me. Already have a 7, Michael. Okay, we'll get those guys over here. And our 8s, let's draw you like this. And our 7s. Okay, I think we're finally about ready to start getting this fight going. We'll move you up here. Oh yeah, you two. Let's get you two over here for this flank.
Yes, sir. Quickly.
And then you two just come up here for this flank. All right. And now let's maybe use some magic to start drawing them towards us because they're not in artillery range. I don't desperately need them to come anymore. My artillery to come any closer. So we'll start using some magic here.
Quickly.
Maybe let's find the dangerous...
Detachments move.
The dangerous units to use our magic against. That would be maybe like the trolls. Could be a possibility. This is good against units with lots of models, I guess. Let's go ahead and try it first on him. Got plenty of winds of magic. Okay, let's go ahead and maybe try a wind spell over here. Pretty good. And Karl, Franz, you're here for protection in case they decide to send that manticore at our wizard. we're just going to take our time. Now, he is unfortunately getting magic used against him. What we could do is we could send Karl Franz against the enemy lord. I better do that. So Karl Franz, speed up. Okay, here they come. Let's go ahead and drop a big old vortex here, smack dab in the middle.
I shall unhinge them.
And let's also buff Karl Franz. And Karl Franz, you buff yourself. Okay, let's back you up. Not sure that that vortex did very much, but it's fine. Let's get you back over this way now. Franz, you keep fighting. Okay, let's go ahead and do a debuff of the enemy lord. That enemy lord is definitely taking some serious damage now. Don't really have a good place to do a wind spell, so we're just going to bring you straight back. Karl Franz, you can drink a healing potion now and keep doing damage to that guy. Alright, let's go ahead and bring you back to where the missile units can provide some cover. Here they come over here. I think let's get the Outriders. No, I'm gonna save them for now. Karl Franz, how are you doing? At least you're not taking much damage and you're locking him in place. However, you're not really killing him. Not yet. Okay, yeah, we want to be using this against armor as much as possible. That's okay, we're fine. Let's get our 8s here. Yeah, they will pick apart those Chaos Warhounds. So that's good. This is not good right here. This is shooting directly into our back line. I'm sorry, into our front line. That's not what we want. Okay, we want you shooting at the Manticore. All of you in guard mode, shoot at that Manticore. Okay, how are we doing back here? Wow, I guess he's been healing this whole time because he's actually got more health right now than he did the last time I looked over there. Okay, this is looking fine. Let's go ahead and swing over this way. We're going to use some magic over here, but we're doing fine. We're absolutely doing fine. Let's go ahead and bring the Outriders now around here. Yeah, you're shooting at those Marauders, that's fine. Hit those Chaos Trolls. Let's also get now all of the crossbows shooting at those Chaos Trolls. We probably ended up doing more damage through friendly fire than anything else. Okay, let's go ahead and debuff these guys. Other than that, yeah, just blow them. Actually, come here and blow up those Forsaken. Okay, 8s all need to hit these Chaos Trolls over here, as do you. And let's turn off fire at will for our artillery. At this point, you guys are probably not going to add any value. Alright, I think right here... Oh. Chaos Warhounds came in on my... okay, yeah, blow up that giant. Chaos Warhounds tried to hit my Outriders from behind. 5s, yeah, you all, let's go ahead now. Bring you in. Get you on those Marauders, that's fine. Finally, Karl Franz starting to finish off the enemy lord. Let's go ahead and debuff. Never mind, it shattered, I think, everything except for wherever their Forsaken are. Didn't even get to finish my sentence. Okay. I think I probably, did more damage there via friendly fire, but it happens. When you have 40 units to try to keep control of, that happens. Alright, in battle. Alright, well, we did okay in terms of our casualties here. Got pretty good money out of it. Again, more prestige than we know what to do with. Let's go ahead and take I might even take the replenishment. No, it doesn't. It's never as impressive when you look over here on the left at your unit cards as what it sounds like it might be when you hover over the icon down here, the button. So we'll take the money. Got a channeling staff and a razor standard. That's all good. Okay, we probably got some levels as well. Let's take a look. Yeah, helmet for your box army did anyway. Alright, just one though. It looks like this engineer. Give increased mobility, of course, and then I suppose we'll also do survivalist. Again, I'll go through all the magic items later. Alright, so here's the question. Would we want to attack Griffinwood? Let's take a look at this garrison. 9 units of Black Orcs, a Rogue Idol, an Arachnarok Spider, a Giant. Okay, that's an incredibly strong garrison, obviously. It's not walled, but it is obviously going to be a minor settlement battle, which I hate. So I'm not in any hurry to do that. We'll do it at some point, but I'm not in any hurry to do it.
Yes,
Right here, I just now noticed we've got an army here that we could attack. They can't retreat, and then we could still get back into Wolfenburg. There's really no reason not to, right? The main question being, what are we going to do? Do we want to keep trying to defend Wolfenburg? How close are we to getting another army over here to help out? Because this one army cannot hold out against 5. Alright, it would have to be maybe Emil von Corden. You're probably closest, and it's going to take 3 turns probably before you can get up there. We could potentially recruit another army. Maybe in Hergig. No real recruitment buildings in Hokeland, however. It would have to be via global recruitment, which still we could do.
Now,
We can actually recruit our gunpowder units up here in Wolfenburg, but I don't want to have an army right here because it'll get wiped out. They'll just encircle or lay siege to Wolfenburg and then attack the other army. So I need to muster another army back here, or else just race another army up that way. I think what we need to do, if we're going to move...
praise Sigmar. Yes, a sound
We can
plan.
move pretty daggone far here with Helmut Feuerbach. Helmut Feuerbach could get up to... Actually, he can get there in 2 turns. No. It's still going to be 3 turns, isn't it? Let me rotate the camera here. Yeah, it's still going to be 3 turns. However, he can still get there faster.
Onwards.
Faster than this army down here could. Emil von Corden's army. I don't think he's likely to be attacked along the way. So I think that's what we're going to do. Which then means that Emperor Karl Franz, you, if I put you in march stance,
In the name of Magnus.
you could be heading down this way. Is it likely that you would get attacked? At this point, I doubt it. If Azhag were to attack Emperor Karl Franz, how do we feel about that?
Tranquility of the gardens.
I think we would probably be okay
Bring me
with
to my
it,
men.
although we are damaged. He's got 1, 2, 3 black orcs, an Arachnarok spider, No, I'm sorry, he's got 3 Arachnarok spiders, and he's got 3 stone trolls, and he's got a lot of... Even the Snotling pump wagons are tough against us. But... I might still welcome that battle.
Who calls?
The other thing that we can do is we can move Karl Franz in a position where he would be supported by Emil von Corden.
When war does not
Or yet another thing that we could do is put him in ambush stance. And maybe he would stay hidden. The thing is, they do have this level 46 hero right there. I think that's too risky for us to go into ambush stance. I think we need to go into march stance. And I think we need to back up far enough away that we're not going to get attacked by Azhag. I don't think we need to run that
I
risk.
see no other option.
Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take Helmut Feuerbach and we are going to put him in march stance. We're going to race him up here to towards Wolfenburg. We're actually very close to Beck. We could even consider trying to take Beck back here at some point. We're going to take Gregor Braun, and we should have plenty of movement to both make this attack and then take him back into Wolfenburg. So let's go ahead and do this. Decisive victory. Let's go ahead and fight this as quickly as we can. Maybe we'll still have time to do another battle after this one, although I'm not sure. Alright, so I don't think this is going to take long. Let's go ahead and set up our artillery back here. We'll open fire right away. We'll use our anti-large. I think I'll just bring the other cavalry back here for now. Let's get the Hochland long rifles here. Actually, let's just do all of our gunpowder units along the line back here. Hopefully... Yeah, they should have okay line of sight there. The Arrows of More. We still have the Arrows of More. This is our original crossbow unit that we recruited way back in the beginning of the game and gave them that special name. Glad to see that those guys are still around. And of course they've got to be really, yeah, they're rank 9. They've probably been rank 9 for ages. Okay, let's get the engineer back here with the missile units. Let's get Theodore Bruckner more or less up front. Same thing for our warrior priest. The witch hunter will get you back here. And we don't have much in the way of front line, but I don't think we're going to need it. This should not be the world's trickiest battle. Even I can't screw up this battle, right? Famous last words. Okay, I think that's everybody then, so let's go ahead. First of all, let's take a look at you. Yeah, you're strong enough. You can certainly handle some of them on your own. They're all going to charge straight towards us. I wish we had a wizard in this army, but sadly we do not. Kind of hard to tell what the Hellstorms were even shooting at right there, but whatever. If they hit those skin wolves, that suits me just fine. And the Hochland long rifles should be able to open fire here pretty soon as well. Okay, get out of the way of the Hellstorm rocket batteries. That's a terrible place for you to be hovering.
Yes, sir, quickly!
They're not really in any hurry to come towards us, are they? They are coming, but not quickly.
Take the ground!
This is probably not really what I want the Hellstorm shooting at either. Let's go ahead and switch them, put them on guard mode, get them firing at something slower. Hit those Marauder champions, actually. That would be good. Alright, you can go ahead and attack them. And we'll go ahead and bring these guys in to that fight as well. Actually, you guys can go ahead and get towards the... this is our Demigryph Knights that are anti-large. We'll get them on those Skin Wolves. Look at this. As I... there we go. Finally back up in the air. Not that it's going to help. Alright, never mind. Stop chasing. I'm chasing units just does not work in this game. Okay, now you can hit these Skin Wolves, and then we'll follow it up by hitting with the Demigryph Knights with halberds. All of our units over here should be picking those Marauder Horsemen to pieces. I'm not too worried about them. There we go. Already almost destroyed those Skin Wolves. They are shattered. Let's go ahead and back up a little bit here. And let's blow up those Marauders, I suppose. What do we have here? Marauder Horsemen, throwing axes. Let's go ahead and back up. Pull back this way. Tell you what I need is these handgunners shooting at the enemy lord. Let's just kind of readjust here. Isn't he on foot? No, he is. He's mounted. Alright, turn around and smash him. Handgunners should still be able to... yeah, we did some massive damage there. That's good. Okay, turn around. We don't need your help taking him out after all. He's already running away. Okay, here we go. I think we've pretty much got this all taken care of. There we go. Victory. We just need to... and we killed the enemy lord. That's good. Alright, end battle. Alrighty. Yeah, hard to argue with 0 losses. We'll take it. Wipe out that army, although it was not much of an army. We'll take the treasury, I suppose, or do we want the experience? At this point, I'm actually maybe leaning towards experience. We'll do that. I'm not sure another 500 gold is really what we need. Got ourselves a pit fighter. That's good. We'll take it. And as mentioned, we're going to back up into the settlement where we will see what they decide to do with all these armies up here. If they bring all 5 armies together, then we're probably in trouble. But if they bring 2 or 3, I think we might be okay. Let's go ahead and apply the skill ups here. Theodore Bruckner, you can... you've already got Heroic Killing Blow. I think I may focus now on weapon strength. Couldn't hurt. And also Gavin Meyer here. You have benediction. Let's maybe get you... I don't think you need conviction, although your leadership is not fantastic. I'm not sure why is it lowered right now. That's weird. Anyway, it might be an enemy. I guess it's probably an enemy hero or lord in the same province that's doing it. But I think what we'll do... now, I'm going to go ahead and give you conviction after all, because this does concern me a little bit. I don't like my hero's leadership being in the 60s. Okay, let's go ahead and move back. And we're going to spend the money to try to upgrade these walls. It's probably not going to get done anywhere near in time to help for the next battle, but we can afford to take the risk, I think. And we've got a reinforcing army on its way. Should be able to get there next turn. Emperor Karl Franz can go either north or east or south, depending on circumstances. I do then want you I think you're okay where you're at. Although maybe we want to do an ambush. Let's set up an
It is for the
ambush.
best.
Unlikely to work,
Let us move.
but we're going to try it. 90% chance. Let's see if we can draw Azhag
Men
towards
look
Deadwood
askance
and then
at
get
my
in a position
side.
where we can fight with both the
A
garrison
shadow
plus
of
this
your
army.
death to come.
And then Marius
provinces.
Haldenstrad. You've got all kinds of levels to apply. Let's go ahead and do that. But I think what we're going to
Elspeth
do...
von Draken.
I don't think we have time for it in this episode. No, we don't. But what we're going to do is we're going to bring
When war
Elspeth
does not
von
call,
Draken,
it is
and
better
we're going to
that
bring
I
her down,
am.
and we're going to launch this attack on Königstein, reinforced by Marius Haldenstraat, and it's going to end up bagging this army, that garrison, and that army, which has already been damaged from last episode. So let's go ahead and bring forward, or first of all, do our skill ups here. You're already done with the blue line, although I think I'm going to give you the casualty replenishment. No, our casualty replenishment's okay here. All right, let's go ahead and give you instead Foe Seeker and Blade Shield. Gunter von Altdorf, you... Yeah, we'll give you Fervor. Why not? Let's just find the right place up here. And then we have
the
Hans
comet.
Frankenwerder, who... I think what we'll do for you... I've already taken both levels of Chain Lightning. I could see maybe doing some of these other spells if I don't need to do anything down here. What's the next level of Harmonic Convergence? It just has additional effect on armor. It's kind of underwhelming, but it does reduce the Winds of Magic cost, so we'll go ahead and do it. Okay. So, as mentioned,
You are a buffoon.
here we go.
Amethyst
We're going to launch an offensive at long last. We're launching an offensive against Sylvania. If we take a look at how strong Sylvania is overall, look at all these enemies that we've got. Crazy. Yeah, Sylvania is vulnerable. Very vulnerable. They have all these all these settlements, but not all that strong of a military now to with which to defend them. So this is the time to strike, hopefully.
Perhaps he fears me, or lusts after my power over death.
We're going to encircle then, and we're going to bring up... Look at that. It's a close victory, even if all we did was just use Elspeth herself. We could... You know what? I'm halfway tempted to start auto-resolving more battles. I hate to do it, but we've gotten so many examples of us fighting against the vampire counts, and I guess I worry that things are going to start getting boring for the people who are following this campaign, and it would be nice to at this point get up to where we have
Yes, a sound plan. Onwards.
where we can start getting close to meeting our victory conditions. So that's a possibility. Now we're going to be attacking with both armies. I'll go ahead and wait and see if anybody has any strong feelings on it in the comments for this video before I do this, but this could be an easy decisive, an easy auto-resolve possibility here. Because if we don't, it's a battle that will take a very long time. So it's a minor settlement battle. That'll be at least half of an episode if we fight that.
Bring them
It's
death.
possible that it's just my subconscious saying, I really don't like minor settlement battles, but I also know that sort of the philosophy of mine when it comes to this game is that I get bored if I start auto-resolving battles. So yeah, like I said, I'll wait and see if anybody has any strong feelings. But I think we're okay here. I think there's possibility that Azhag could come down here and attack Leichenberg. If he does, you know, we'll lose it. We can't stop him. But I'm hoping that's not what he decides to do. Actually, we might, if we succeed here at Königstein, we might even have enough movement to get Marius back up to Leichenberg. And I haven't really looked at all of the different settlements yet. I haven't even talked about the strategic situation over here, which is a concern because we have Sarl bringing down an army down this direction. And we still, of course, have Kazrak over here that we have to worry about. And we, of course, still have Heinrich Himmler over here that we have to worry about. So all kinds of things. This is, again, why I'm kind of thinking maybe we need to start doing some auto-resolves. But all right, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.